Number 2, Sonja. Are you ready? Yeah, sure.
Ready?
Hang on. Wait.
Set?
Wait a second. Okay, go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I'm going to talk about the wonderful thing called laughter. Laughter is your birthright. It is innate and inborn to humans. Just think of babies. They start laughing within weeks of being born, and that's one of the first things they learn how to do. Now, humor is infectious. It's far more contagious than any other cough, sniffle, or sneeze. A room filled with roaring laughter can get you everywhere. Laughter, it binds people together, it creates intimacy, it increases happiness, and it also triggers some very, very healthy physical changes in the body. Now, it strengthens your immune system, it boosts energy, diminishes pain, protects and relieves from stress, but best of all, this priceless medicine is fun, free, easy to use for everybody. Now, it might be difficult to re-establish law and order after a good hard laughing fit in the classroom, especially after some students' bloopers like these, because they know when they make mistakes. Most students don't mind making mistakes and they don't mind laughing about them, but sometimes you really have to be aware of them. Now, here are some very, very funny bloopers. Some of them are ambiguous, and later on it will get even more bold. So those with a weak heart, high moral values, and who mind sexual preferences, feel free to leave the room now. Okay. So here they are. Here they are. It's actually from a Japanese, an item. It's supposed to say, please grab this item from behind.
It's still bad.
So, another one is here. What you can do is not do them with your students unless you feel you can pull it off. So beware when using these ones. Later on, I'll show you some good ones that you can use in a classroom. These are for your eyes only. Okay, this one is very ambiguous. It's actually found in an amusement park, in a gondola, and actually they wanted to say that you can get off during a ride, but get off the ride. Okay. Now, soon we're going to be taking a look at some of them you can use. This one I want to mention. It's found in a hotel elevator, and this one's problem is syntax, believe it or not, because they want to say that urinating is not allowed because the security camera is on all the time. Now, I've listed some activities that you can do with your students using some of these. Now, you don't have to be, these activities don't have to be elaborate 45-minute cracking sessions. What you can do is talk about some funny experiences your students have gone through or their anecdotes. Now, here's a good one that you can use with your students. You can give it to them. They can identify the mistakes. And then you can use this as even a writing activity. Let them rewrite the sign or the rule to make it more clear. Ambiguity is a great thing. Here, with this one, you have to be aware of political correctness. Again, here, make your students clarify the sentences to get the clear meaning, so make them disambiguate them. Now, with sentences like this, take a look at the first one. See? The first one is very good for practicing different meanings of modal verbs. Different meanings and uses of modal verbs. And the second one, I really don't know what you can do with them, but I loved it. Now, two of these, what you could do is hide the place where these might be found. Get problem with pronouncing regular past simple verbs. Now, they say worked, shopped, stopped, and things like that. So there I was trying to explain how to differentiate between unvoiced and voiced sounds, because they always want me to tell them rules. So I started telling them that they can distinguish between them by touching their vocal cords. If their vocal cords vibrate when they pronounce the sound, then the sound is voiced. Of course, they had no idea what I'm talking about. And in the middle of my explanation, the lights went off, courtesy of local HUPE and some perks of working in Aussie. So there I was, again, in the middle of my explanation. We had no other choice but to continue our classes. And again, I tried to tell them, okay, touch your vocal cords and pronounce the sound. If you feel your vocal cords vibrating, then it's a voiced sound. And then I got something like this. No matter what I do, it won't move. So there I was. Okay, I have to say something. So I said, what on earth are you touching? There was a moment of awkward silence. I was on a limb. Okay, what's going to happen next? And then, after the lights went off, I told them, okay, here are your vocal cords, here. Okay, so what I wanted to say with this is, you don't have to be stand-up comedians. Just let humor thrive in your classrooms, because it's sometimes really, really difficult to teach, but with laughter, everything is easier. Thank you for your attention. I hope you got